Well, technically, Cream kind of popped up yesterday in the Hendrix video, so it's only fitting we do them today. Hi guys, welcome to Lee Reacts. Hope everyone's having a good day. Bam. I know I am. We are back with Cream. We're going to their third studio album, Wheels of Fire. Or is it Wheel? No, it's Wheels. Okay. Released in 1968 as a 2-disc vinyl LP, with one disc recorded in the studio and the other one was recorded live. And we're actually doing one studio track and one live track, courtesy of our Omega patron, Ken. Thank you, Ken. Seriously, you freaking rock, bro. You really, really do. So the last track on the album is Deserted Cities of the Heart. That's the end of the studio album. We're doing that one. And then Crossroads, which is a Robert Johnson cover, which I have done the original, actually. That was the first song on side 3, which is live at the Fillmore. And I'm guessing March 10th, 1968. This one's actually at Winterland. Wait, is that? No, because the Fillmore is in San Francisco. At the Winterland's in San Francisco. I'm confused. Never mind. All right, here we go. Thank you, Ken. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to start before I get confused. All right, Cream, Deserted Cities of the Heart. 3, 2, 1, go.
On this street where time has died, the golden treat you never tried. In times of old, in days gone by, if I could catch a dancing eye, it was on the way, on the road to dream, yeah. Now my heart's drowned in those love's dream, yeah. The street is cold, its trees are gone, the story's told, the dark has won. Once he set sail to catch a star, we had to fail, it was too far. It was on the way, on the road to dreams, yeah. Now my heart's drowned in those love
Wow, wasn't expecting that.
I felt the wind shout like a drum. You said my friend love's end has come. It couldn't last, had to stop. Played it on the last drop. It was on the way, on the road to dreams, yeah.
Ginger is such a beast, bro. Clapton, goddamn. Damn.
On this dark street, the sun is black, the winter light is coming back. On this dark street, it's cold inside, there's no retreat from time that died. It was on the way,
All right, Jack.
on the road to dreams. Now my heart's drowned in those lost dreams, yeah, 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 yeah. Now my heart's drowned in those lost dreams. Now my heart's drowned in those lost.
Yes. That was excellent. They never disappoint, bro. Crossroads. Live. killing this.
Going down to Rodale, take my rudder by my side. Going down to Rosedale, take my rudder by my side. It's still Powerhouse, baby, on the riverside.
Whoa. 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 That bass is crazy.
You can run, tell my friend Bobby Brown. Run, you can run, tell my friend Bobby Brown. And I'm standing at the crossroads, believe I'm sinking down. Eric Clapton, please, the vocal.
He killed that. That was so good. He was ripping and he was singing, man. He sounded great. Well, Ken, winner, winner, chicken dinner, my friend. I love both of those. I'm not gonna lie. Every time Cream pops up, I always have a ball. I'm not gonna lie. I love how different Jack's vocals are compared to Eric's. Clapton's got a more subdued almost. I don't even know what the word would be exactly. He's a little less expressive vocally, but just his cadence I like a little better. I guess with the Crossroads sort of I don't know, sound they were, kind of going for there. It wasn't obviously anything like the original recording of, Crossroads, the one I heard from like, I don't know if it was like the 30s or the 20s. I can't remember exactly. There were aspects of it in there though. Like I heard them and I was like, oh wow, that's cool. I was trying to see where, Clapton, leapt off from and where he went with it basically. Cause it's a classic, that's like one of the most classic blues songs of all time. You know what I mean? Like you don't get much more influential than that, than Robert Johnson. That's like the king right there, just way back in the day. He recorded some stuff that was like, I don't know. I find it funny how that culture influenced the British, blues revival, and then that influenced the American. It just kind of goes back and forth. I find that so fascinating how art influences art, and it's just kind of, goes back and forth. And does life imitate art? Does art imitate life? The eternal question. I don't know though, but that was an excellent rendition of Crossroads. He encapsulated that feeling of excitement but also regret at the same time, because that's kind of what if you hypothetically did sign a deal with the devil, I'm pretty sure it'd be very exhilarating, because you're about to get everything you ever wanted, hopefully, but there's a price you pay at the end, so that eventually your time is going to come up. But in reality, all of our times come up eventually. But, you know, if said things were to exist and were to be real, I would rather not be down there. So I don't like the heat, so I probably wouldn't get along very well down there. That's all good though. The first song, it's a very different kind of vibe for them at points. I wasn't expecting that one section that kind of hit in the middle. You know, I'm so used to them just being like straight up, I don't know, blues rock, rock and roll, and just, you know, being such innovators. That was, I didn't even see that one coming, you know what I'm saying? Because it has the Cream aspects in it, but it also has these other angles that I really haven't heard from them yet. I thought that was interesting, because that just happened with the previous video too with Led Zeppelin. I heard something in there, I was like, I've never heard them do that before, you know what I'm saying? So I've been discovering all kinds of new stuff tonight. So Ginger Baker on drums, percussion, glockenspiel, timpani, vocals on a different track. Jack Bruce, lead vocals, bass, cello, harmonica, acoustic guitar, recorder. Eric Clapton on guitar and vocals. Felix Papalardi on viola, bells, organ, trumpet, and Tom Dow did the engineering on disc 1. There you go. I honestly, the Deserted Cities of the Heart kind of went by so quick that I want to listen to it again to really get a full grasp on it, to be honest, because they move very quickly at points, you know, and they're kind of already on to the next idea by the time you're like trying to process what they're doing. And like I always say, Ginger's such a fluid drummer, bro. Like he reaches one end of the kit to the other, basically. There's not a miss note or anything, bro. He's so on time with everything. He's got like this 4D drumming at points. That's like, it really does have all these dimensions to it. And I wish you could hear the bass from Jack more in the studio track, but I don't think any of these Cream tracks, or I don't think they got remastered or something like that. I don't know. Someone left a comment saying that they, you know, that Cream needed some remaster love, and I don't know what I just listened to there. If that was the original recording from 68 or whatever, sounded pretty good, to be honest, except for, you know, the bass was a little low, but you could strain your ears and hear it. It was way more present in the second song, and that was awesome. They were, all three of them, going in, bro. Especially Clapton with the guitar and the vocals. He was pulling double duty there, and he killed it. Absolutely nailed it. That was such a great performance. And like, you don't really get to hear, at least on my end, I don't get to hear Clapton's vocals as much as I hear his guitar when he does pop up in different, you know, groups and such. And he's got a really nice voice. I like him. And the shredding, though, that excellent. Mwah. Absolutely delicious. If I had to pick between the two, I might go with the first one just for kind of how different it was. And they ended the album on that. I mean, at least the studio album, you know, they ended with that. I thought that's very interesting ending right there to that. And I would love to hear more from this. If there's any other tracks from this album, like the studio cut, the live one, whatever you think I'd like, leave it down below. I'm down to do more. And thank you, Ken. That was excellent. I might have to go with Clapton's guitar in the second track is my favorite part, but I also liked, I like Felix's drumming in the second one. Honestly, it's so funny. All three of the performances individually, I liked more in the second song, but I liked the first one more as a track itself, if that makes any sense. Hopefully it does. But they were both excellent. I mean, it's Cream, so what do you expect? I mean, once I saw these requests pop up, I was like, I'm in there, bro. Let's go. And I did the Sunshine Near Love by Hendrix yesterday, the cover of Cream. So I thought, perfect timing, right? So hopefully y'all enjoyed that. Thank you for watching. Seriously, I appreciate y'all. You guys make my day. Hopefully I can make the premieres. I have another doctor's appointment tomorrow, so hopefully I can make it. If not, my apologies. Enjoy. See you later.